Alright. Alright, TJ, you go ahead and get that homework, dude. What's up, everybody? This is Agascally Stamus back with another episode. We're going to be getting into some Destiny 2 tonight, so let's get straight to the director and figure out what we need to do for tonight. So it looks like we need to head start in the EDZ. Alright, so this is a mid-level character, about level 13 or 14, and we're heading into the EDZ to, I guess, get my subclass back. Yeah, it was going to be the Division 2 tonight, but I was going to play with some buddies, got in touch with me and wanted to play
this forest again.
I wanted to get into some, wanted to play Destiny 2 tonight, and then I think they had some
what we can find.
issues with their kids, so they were not, their children's, so they weren't able to make it, but by then I had switched so much stuff over that I was like, I just didn't want to, yeah, I'm sorry, dude, yeah, I could probably manage to switch over to the Division 2, maybe in an hour or so, but I mean, like, I don't have your, like, I don't have your, what's your thing, your Uplay account and all that stuff, so. Let me know, okay? Alright, we'll see if we can hit that up. I'll probably just go ahead and spend an hour in here and get some stuff done. And then we'll jump over to it. Yeah, and I don't know why my, thing isn't showing up as, Destiny 2 on my, Twitch panel. But yeah, we're gonna get into it. All right, man. Well, I'll see if I can get you added and stuff. A little rusty in Destiny 2. So how you doing tonight, man? You got anything going on besides homework? That's a nasty thing, that homework stuff, man. Wait, I thought you were done with school. Why are you still doing homework? Yeah, this is weird. I don't know why my Titan's jumping like a warlock. Feels like. I'm done. I have some return to finish. Okay, alright, I got you. So, but I mean, did you graduate and you're taking some extra classes to prep for grad school, or have you not graduated yet? Man, I tell you what, this feels so good to be back to my regular setup. So you saw, you know, I asked some people recently to kind of give me a critique and let me know what they felt I could do to improve my stream and push for some other goals.
Love the ambiance.
And I got some feedback
that do you see
I was
that?
not too happy
Over
about.
there. The light.
About my video quality, and I was like, bruh, like, my video quality is OP.
As a Titan,
normally.
You lead the
I
charge.
want to commence it, but technically, no,
You
I
are
didn't.
the
Agree to
first
do- Okay,
into
okay,
the
I got you.
fray.
I got you. I can
The
see that.
body is made from tiny stuff.
So I was a little, like,
from atoms
offended.
swimming through a
Not
blood of
offended,
crackling
but
sparks.
so I've been
Simple,
moving, so I've
eternal laws
been taking a lot of my
shaping
gear
universe.
down, and so
The largest galaxies
I was
ruled by principles of mass and
playing
motion.
on my gaming laptop and
Electrons
streaming from that
are
laptop.
slaves to charge
So after I got
and
some of that
charge.
feedback, I was
This
like, I
is why
cannot,
the universe
no,
feels
I cannot
inexhaustible,
abide somebody saying
eternal.
that my video quality is
The
not
light
like
allows us to master charge.
beyond
and chance.
compare. So
Wielding
I,
arc energy in their fists,
decided
strikers become the roar of thunder.
I would just keep an
Crash
extra
of
desktop
lightning.
out to be my streaming PC. And I was like, people who wanted me to put all this stuff away will just have to deal.
Some of the greatest titans have defined the charge.
And so it's going to be a
Lord
bit of pain in the
Shax,
butt. I'm going to have to break it down
Saint
every day
14,
and like stick it in a closet
Wayne
and cover it up so it's
When my
not
ghost
distracting when
found
people
me,
are doing a
when I was
walkthrough. But
reborn as a titan. She
I was like, I
found me
can't.
in a desert. I had died far from
can't have
civilization,
halfway video quality.
far from anything
can't.
I could have possibly used to defend myself. I had the armor she made me, flimsy as it was, and 1,000 miles to walk to get to what she said
So
was my new
for a
home.
minute, I was gonna.
course.
What I was gonna do was
We
I was
ran into
gonna
problems.
get a nuke, a next unit computing or whatever. And I just wasn't absolutely certain that they were gonna
Heads up. Falling.
be what I needed. So I was gonna pull the trigger on it, and then I held off. Quit jumping around. Stand still, god dang you. I'm gonna have to go get that dude. Oh. Come on, scope in. Down he goes. Ingram! So I'm just feeling really much better about live streaming with a dedicated streaming PC tonight. Oh, snap. Got some issues. Yeah, no, this was, TJ said he thought my quality was fine. I guess, last night, so the Division 2 is a little more, performance intensive than some of the other games that I play, so I guess last night, or 2 days ago when I live streamed, well, what happened was I had to back down off of my bit rate and drop that to about half, and I dropped the frames per second down, so the picture just wasn't filling in as well. And then that was the video that person observed. So, and I get it. I mean, I asked for the feedback, so I wasn't going to quibble with them about, well, dude, that's just one video, and usually, they were right. So, just realized I haven't used my alternate weapon yet. Stand still, coward. Punched in the face. Battle.net has Destiny 2, right? Where else? What's up, brother FM? So yes, I think yes. So Destiny 2 is still on Battle.net. I guess the migration. So the Shadowkeep, the DLC got delayed. And New Light or First Light or whatever the free-to-play thing is got delayed. But apparently cross saves and the merge is still going to go down. I guess here in a few days or in a couple weeks. Might just be a few
I
days.
think these light
so
projections
cross
might
saves
be
are still
lessons.
gonna happen, and I wonder if that means that the migration to Steam is still gonna happen on time.
Bandits first.
And I can't remember if that was supposed to be
Guns
August or
scavenged
September.
from who knows where. My second death. It was terrifying.
Yeah, man, go ahead and grab. Well, quite honestly,
Open
TJ, if you're gonna get it, you're gonna play it on PC.
Overhead.
It's gonna be free to play,
Killed
like
stare,
within 4
gasped.
weeks. So I would actually hold off.
Immortal.
And usually I'm not one to tell
Me.
people to hold off, but
I could do anything.
yeah, I would go ahead and hold
So
off.
I threw myself at him. If my body couldn't be broken, then that was my greatest weapon. Greater than
to
any
get some of
gun
this
that could
Joe.
jam or knife that could dull. Each punch and charge and kick would only sharpen my skills. I taught the strikers this truth.
Yeah, so
The fastest and surest
Overwatch
way to a Guardian's victory is to rush headlong into that danger.
is a Blizzard
Be
game, so
unafraid.
it's staying on Battle.net.
You are the lightning, and the thunder after it.
It's just Destiny 2 that's moving because of the separation between Bungie and Activision. And I should have given you both. TJ, I'll give you the paparazzi for your entrance tonight. And since Brother FM is coming in and ringing that bell,
The Red Legion cannot hope to stand against us. We are the Titans.
I'll give him a
of the
little
last
service bell
city.
for his entrance.
We are.
So when it goes free to play,
we will not be stopped.
it's tough to kind of say what is Destiny 2 the full game. Once it cuts over that, what you're gonna have is you're gonna have access to my understanding, and it's definitely confusing. So my understanding is you're gonna have access to the entire single player
I
campaign
hear the roar before I see
through.
it, but when I look up, I can make out a
Brother
blue
FM got a
burst
chuckle out of that.
against the skyline.
So you're gonna have access to
he
everything
falls,
up through like
He brings the sky.
you know,
with
the last boss battle.
Scatters me and my
But all the
squad to the
DLC,
wind.
my
Leaves
understanding
us
is you'll
dead
have
as
to
the moment
buy.
our ghosts
So,
found us. They bring us back, and he helps us up.
what's the thing? Curse of Osiris and Warmind
He says
and Forsaken,
one
you would have to
said,
pay to access
Tell
those.
me what you've learned.
But you'll have access to all the areas. So my understanding is like the new deal is going to be. So the way Destiny 2 usually plays is you
Another shard of the
would
Traveler. But we're not alone.
like. Let's see if I can show you real quick. Yeah, so usually when you start the campaign, you can see all the planets aren't unlocked right now. Like when Curse of Osiris unlocks, when I start playing that, Mercury will unlock and some other stuff. But the difference is, I'm trying to show y'all, getting myself killed. Somebody's about to get a grenade. I need to get some health back. Just need to jump over here. Look at them skills. Skills in learning how to duck and hide. Alright, we good. We should be. But the difference is when I think when New Light launches, or First Light, or whatever it is. It's either New Light or First Light. I don't know which it's called. All the planets will unlock, so you won't have access to like the DLC, but you can at least go to those planets to like patrol and run strike. Yeah, not run strikes. Strikes are connected to DLC, so but you'll be able to go to those planets and do patrols and stuff. So you can go there and rendezvous with your fire team and play. You know, not be constrained on just playing random events on that planet. You'll be able to play public events and stuff like that. Hold on. See, DLC shouldn't be too bad price-wise. I'm sure that they will run. I mean, so right now, I think you would pay like $40, so $39.99 would get you. I guess $39.99 would get you the whole game. The way Activision is continuing to sell it right now through Battle.net. So that would get you I think that gets you the full game and the 3 DLCs.
This shard called us here. I'm sure of it.
So I'm sure they'll sell some like all-inclusive like one pack thing when it shifts over to Steam. And then TJ says, kilt. LOL. Have you ever won a kilt? No, I've never won a kilt. No, kilt is, it's the way we will sometimes say kill in Georgia. We will say the two
The shard
get
gave
killed.
us a gift. Let's use it.
We're in your laptop when you're ready. Yeah, this is, I'm gaming on my laptop right now, FM, brother FM. Punch. I am tired of your cowardly bow tie. That pistol is just killing fools. Book. Now this little mission thing can actually get dangerous if you allow yourself to get too extended. Boom! Boom! Love playing a Titan. You can get overwhelmed, and I have a bad tendency to not use my supers. My worst thing. Blasted, I missed my damn combat slide. But yeah, so I'm gaming on my gaming laptop, but I'm using my what I call my secondary studio PC as my streaming PC right now. Which is, I was telling TJ before you got, I think maybe before you got here or just as you got here, that yesterday when I asked y'all for some critiques of, you know, my stream to see if I could bump up to affiliate somebody who, you know, doesn't watch me regularly. Ah, snap it. Damn, I wasted that grenade. Talked about my video quality, and I was like, my video quality is always, like, top notch. But he watched the stream where, whoop-de-doo. Y'all made me bust out the super. Sit your ass down! Oh, no! That's some running trash right there. Ah, it makes me angry. Why am I going backwards? Oh, yeah. See, that's what I mean. You can get you can farkle things up and get yourself overly extended. Between these super recharge points, and then still get killed. But yeah, brother FM. So that person gave me some feedback about my video quality, and I was like, oh hell no. I was like, I was planning on packing. The issue is I was planning on packing up all of my desktops for the move, so that when people came through to view the house, you know, I wouldn't have all this stuff out. Why are you running up here like you got something to prove? Y'all just get crushed. Fodder. Kinda get offended when y'all come up here and swing those swords at me. Oh! Got punched in the face! There we go. Finally a good grenade tonight. I'm about to have to rocket launch somebody. Y'all are offending me by touching me. I don't like being touched. Yep. Find a right juicy target. There you go. Boom. Boom! I'm just gonna go super for. I'm gonna get caught up on chat here. Just 1 second. This is just one of these like boss battle levels that gets really busy. Eat it. Are you still alive? I have to shut that noise down.
Picking up fallen radio chat. They're calling
where's this
reinforcements.
engram? What is this? This is a kinetic weapon. Hold up. And I got some trash. Alright, we got the engram now. I don't have time to mess with y'all tonight. Ooh, big tubby. It's like I need him in the booty. Why am I jumping all backwards? Oh, he's not one of those. Pokins. I thought his name was Pokimane for a second. Like streamer. Oh, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Ah, I got all this trash in between me and him. I don't want them to... Oh, I don't want y'all to sponge the rocket. Alright.
That was a test. I think we aced it.
Alright, you're gonna left the main rig, I think. Last try. Let's hope got some room for one more. Yeah, brother FM, if you want to get in here on the on the fire team,
I'm
yeah.
sure the traveler called us to the forest deliberately. It's
Yeah, because
amazing.
I've got
Even
my
a corrupted shark
I got my headset
can
right
still
around the
do
corner,
so
so I
much
think I could
good.
pop it on and everything will stay the same. I gotta bring you up on Discord though, but yeah, we can do that. TJ, I know you want to get in on this, man, but you need to save your money and you need to do homework tonight anyway. I feel bad for you, brother. So, brother FM, you jumping in? Let me know, man, so I can get my headset on. Turin the Mad, what's up, man? How you doing tonight? Let me give you your own personal soundboard upon your entrance to herald your arrival. Ha ha ha! All right, cool. All right, everybody, hang tight. I know how people in streams like to bounce whenever there needs to be a little change up, but it won't be long. My headset's right around the corner. I'm just gonna grab it and jump in Discord with Brother FM real quick, and then we're gonna fire team this here up. I prepared for this. At least I think I did. Computer. Needs to learn her place. I don't know why she always needs to give me that error message during a live stream. Like every time. Like I've been down here for hours today. And that thing has not gone off once. And as soon as I get on live stream, it's got to do it. All right. Mic check. I might not. All right, so I got audio in the headset. The big problem is I got to... So hopefully I don't have any crazy stuff open on my desktop. So I gotta jump into the FM Gaming Discord real quick. Where are we at here? Oh, there he is. Hey, Brother FM, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I'm very curious to find out. I'm trying to think through this. I want to make sure that your voice is getting out into my live stream.
Well, I can hear myself in your live stream.
Okay, it must be working then.
Yeah.
I guess.
Hey, give me just a few, man. Don't wait for me. I'll join your fire team. I gotta run to the little boy's room.
All right, man. You know,
All
Dad,
right.
I'll figure out what I gotta do next.
All right, yeah, I'll just join you here shortly.
Okay. Reach level 11 and complete mission Sacrilege on IO. Am I level 11 is the question. Turin, how you doing tonight, man? Did you work today? Go out on some on some house showings. I hate it when it's like this. This tells me that the last time I shut down, I didn't have enough time to go back to my locker and sort loot. Usually, my inventory, my satchel is clean. This tells me that I either shut down in a hurry or I shut down really late. 'Cause I'm usually not this messy about my stuff. I think we good. I leveled up, so let's go ahead and add that plot. Grenade. Do I have multiple upgrade points? Oh no, I think this is okay. This is because I just unlocked this subclass, but I had already leveled up to this point in the other class, so it doesn't punish me. So thanks everybody for swinging by and hanging out. I appreciate all of y'all. Turin, did you do another like 8-hour Fallout 4 stream today? Dude's got mad endurance. Can't even. Alright, we good. I gotta go to IO. Oh, I kept going to check. Am I level 11? Level 13. So we're good. We can go ahead and head to IO.
Y'all geeks.
What's up, yo? Recommended power is 120. So unfortunately, I think, Brother FM, I think this is where about we were when we played last time. But this is a different character, so we're going back to Io.
The whole place hums with energy left behind by the traveler's unfinished work. No wonder Guardians considered this site sacred. Now that Kate is back in the fold, all we need is to find Ikora, make the Vanguard whole again,
I can't join you.
and bring
What's
down
that?
the Almighty.
You'll have to send me an invite. I
Okay.
can't join you.
All right. TJ says, when you got a chance, can you help me figure out how to add my hard disk drive? Because I do not think I have it set right now. My PC only detects my SSD. Yeah, so I think what you're running into, TJ, is when you get a brand new hard drive, like just a bare drive, often it has not been initialized yet. And you have to do what's called, you have to create what's called a partition, and then you have to set that partition to active.
This is where I return.
And format it. So a lot of times, but it could be that your PC sees it now, but it just can't address it within Windows.
I stand here still with nothing.
So I mean, we'll get into Messenger and talk through it more specifically, but I'm just talking you through it real quick. But if you right click on your desktop or right click on My PC anywhere within the Windows menu, there'll be a thing there that's called Manage, and you click on that, and then you'll be taken to this administrative application, and in that you'll click. I think it's like disk management.
They will continue to desecrate all we hold sacred.
And then it'll bring it up, and then you'll be able to see that drive, but it won't like have a drive letter selected, and you can do some of that stuff right there. You can
squander this
create a partition, set the partition to active, and format it, and then you close that, and then the next time you open up, My PC or my computer or whatever it is now, you'll see it there as like whatever drive letter you assigned it or whatever drive letter it just took. All right, you there, brother FM?
Yep.
Okay.
Ah, there we go.
So you confirmed you can hear. You could hear yourself in my stream.
Yeah, and also know because your buddy TJ
Yeah.
said little boy's room lol.
Oh, that's true. Very good. Very good. Damn, you like Veronica Mars, dude. So let me see. Okay, so you need an invite from me, right?
No, I'm actually I was able to join you.
Oh, okay. You were trying to join me like right at the moment that I was like leaving orbit or something like that, in some weird like in between.
Yeah, you had some weird. I think you're like right in the middle of that cutscene.
Okay. All right, so you're coming to me then, right?
Yep.
It's not that.
Red Legion ships have been in and out non-stop since I got here. We need to know what they're doing. Get into that base.
What level are you?
Sky.
Is it
Like 13.
Ikora?
Energy.
Oh, okay. Same.
The Traveler's energy.
There is a button.
What have they done? This is my fault. I could have stopped this.
There's a button I'm forgetting
Ikora,
here.
there's no way. Not without your light.
I am more than just my light.
I'm missing
I could have tried. I should have tried.
There's a key binding that I'm missing here.
After
Return to
all
orbit abort
these
activity. I
years
think set it to
dying,
V. I
Being
don't
reborn,
understand.
dying again. The Traveler has left me with one life. And I am afraid to lose it.
That might happen anyway. Gaul has a
All right,
weapon
is
that can blow up our
is that
sun.
UFM token?
What?
Yeah, there we go.
Yep.
Why would he destroy what he's worked so hard to
That's
conquer? Get into that base. There must be answers there.
This is killing me. Always with this. Return to orbit. Activity. There's another. Deploy ghost. Oh, there we go. No. Took it too far. Okay. There we go.
Oh, isn't that cute? I'm gonna get left in the dust.
Oh, no, dude. I don't know. I'll hop off.
You're good, dude.
So did you work today, man?
Yeah, I worked yesterday and today. I didn't work Monday through Wednesday.
Okay.
We're in this slow period.
All right,
But,
cool.
We're like, I don't know, maybe half a day today.
Okay.
Still got paid a full day.
Nice.
Yeah, it's always a benefit. That's a plus side, but I've actually lost property in Noonan. That's about 20 minutes from where I live.
Okay.
But we were able to gain a new one.
Okay.
So it works out. We're just waiting for, I guess it's the homeowner. One of the ladies that works for the homeowner groups, we're just waiting on her to get back with us to give us the go-ahead, the yay or nay.
Looks like the Legion's packing up, Ikora.
So,
Find out what they're shipping. We need every scrap of intel we can get.
Thanks very much, brother. I leveled up to level 14 because of you shooting. I hadn't even fired a shot. Like you killed that first dude and it went level up. I was like, that's cool. I'll just sit here. Hold up, I gotta. Where'd that thing go? That's right here. I gotta drop something to pick up this engram real quick. Was it kinetic? I got a lot of trash
The
weapons.
blue substance oozing from the cracks in the ground.
From the beginning of the
That's
game.
the Traveler's raw energy.
Where am I? Okay. This Titan's got some killer ups. I don't know how he does it.
jump hacks.
Yeah, there's some, I don't know. it feels like there's some skills that I've unlocked.
Everyone's gone.
Keep looking. It's not like the Cabal
It might
to
also
invest
be
so
that
much
I
in
don't
base.
play
Just abandon it.
this subclass that often. Something
Oh, you got your second subclass.
What it is, what it do.
We're coming up on a big drill.
drill?
This is where you
Are
first,
they mining
yeah,
the
this is
traveler's
where you
energy?
first encounter the
No,
Taken
it's
in
not
Destiny
light.
2.
It can't give the traveler's blessing. Not to me, not to Gaul. Or could it?
FM gaming for the win!
What do you see?
I don't know.
Y'all,
Dimensional rifts. Some kind of magic.
Was it hot down there today? Because it was like,
Oh my gosh.
yeah. Because I know if it's hot here, it's got to be like hell down there.
Dude, it's gonna be next Wednesday and Thursday is gonna be hot. Hotter than hell.
Yeah.
Supposed to be Thursday, it's supposed to be 96.
Ooh.
So add the humidity to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
More Taken coming in.
Oh man!
Are you down?
I accidentally activated my.
Super. I had to put the sucker on my mouse 3 button, man, just to make sure I like could never activate it by accident. I was so angry when I wasted super.
I'm so used to like grenade
What were
being
those
F.
things?
Right.
The Taken. A mindless army of stolen souls. They will forever be
This
drawn to the
grenade.
traveler's energy. They are no longer fallen or
Shield.
Cabal.
Oh,
A
did you
hive
just pop?
god
Okay.
changed them with the dark powers he stole. Wait. Is Gaul's
Oh,
plan
huge
to do the
grenade.
same? But
Yeah,
with the
I don't
light.
I don't think we have
That has
anything
to be
here.
it.
We're just cutting through here. Going high. So how late are you gonna be on, man? Are you
I have no idea.
alright. Okay, but you're not. Lots.
I
Some,
guess just so I get tired.
yeah, you're not
Gaul
like.
must be mining the
Sometimes when we
traveler's
get started this time at
remnant
night,
energy
you're
in the
like,
hopes of
we get
transforming
started and you're
himself
like
and the
on your last
radiation
leg,
into
so you're
wielders
not.
of the light.
You're not
If
like
he
that right now.
succeeds, he
Nah.
will become
Okay,
immortal,
cool.
Dude, after
unstoppable.
if I
We
get
have to
like
test Vala.
barely any
Meet me
sleep
outside.
and then
Yeah.
work a full day,
Oh yeah.
getting up at 5 and getting home about 6:37, dude.
Yep.
About this time, I'm done. Typically,
No,
and
no.
I'm not.
I definitely get
I'm not
it.
shooting a competition. I'm not shooting a comp tomorrow, so
Okay.
I had to back out of that. But that's another reason why I'm up.
Plus that heat wears on you, man. Like when you're out in that hot, in that sun all day, or even just the heat. If you're not in direct sunlight, that wears on you, makes you more tired. I get it.
Oh, absolutely. That's probably partially why I stopped fishing tournaments with my brother, because
All right.
of the heat, man. Just old quick.
All right. How's everybody doing in the chat? All chilling. I know TJ's got to get that homework done.
Oh yeah, that homework did.
Don't even worry about it, TJ. Just have me on his background noise, brother.
Is it college?
Yeah, he was. I'm sorry. I know you're here, man. Go ahead and knock that homework out. Yeah, he finished the majority of his stuff in May, but he's got some leftover stuff to wrap up before technically all his credit requirements are complete.
Oh, nice.
All channels, this is a Sky Shock alert. Someone or something
Just
do
listening,
the taking
LOL.
here.
Yeah, no, bro, I get it.
Is that you?
Irrelevant. The Taken are sapping the moon's energy. I hypothesize that
But
Io
I've
will
had
implode if
too
someone
much
does not
caffeine, too.
intervene.
Oh yeah.
Guardian, We cannot lose this sacred place.
I've got a big
Do
cup
what
of
must
coffee
be
here,
done.
but I have like
Stop the taken.
because this Destiny 2 has been so busy. It's one of these games you cannot pause.
Looks like the Taken are conjuring some kind of portal.
Stop
Oh.
them!
Asshole!
Mindless thralls summon every last one of their spectral friends to devour this moon.
Alright, that's one wizard down. Oh, did you pop your super?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm just gonna rampage.
Yeah, I have. When you say that, when you say rampage, as a kill streak, I was like, I saw on my game loads, I have Unreal Tournament installed. Man, I would love to play that.
It's been so long since I've played that or
Oh no!
any Counter-Strike with servers with that mod.
Right. Don't worry about me, dude.
Go down.
Yeah. Oh, did you get the wizard?
Yeah,
Okay.
I threw a grenade at him.
It's just all these kinetic engrams are jumping. I have to clear a room out. There's the third wizard. Oh! Popped him in his jaw mid-air.
Wreck.
Wizard don't know about them bar fights.
There it goes. Looks like we closed the portal.
And why am I still seeing abnormal neutrino scattering?
Alright, energy weapon.
Hang on. We're gonna take a closer look.
Oh, hey. Hey.
We definitely didn't close it.
Hell.
Remedy this mess!
This is the easy part. After this, big ogres I'm gonna drop out. I will say it's a hell of a lot easier with two of us, though. I was just playing this section the other night, maybe even sometime in the last couple of weeks, and oh, there's the ogre. Out! I'm out. Rolling. You going toe to... No, you're not down there, are you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know that I would,
Probably not the best of ideas. But,
Right. I got him with so this rocket launcher is Seeker. Getting angry. He fires these heat-seeking, not heat-seeking, but like homing, void balls too. There we go. I didn't even have to use my super.
Portal's closed. We're clear. Ikora, I know this place is important to you, but
There's nothing for me here on Io. I have one life left to give, and I
I've never
will
seen
give
this
it
thing behind
gladly
here.
to stop Gaul. We leave now.
how strange. This is Vex technology for sure, but it looks
Vex.
so primitive. They must have mimicked the design from some time in the far past.
Alright, then I think it's going to return us to orbit here.
What was this? Fusion rifle? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That coffee's good.
Meh.
Yeah, those fusion rifles are hard to wrangle. We get some hoopties.
Oh, get that crap out of here.
our guardians are not traveling in style.
Yeah, he ain't. You are.
It's like a 75 Chevy Nova that we're driving. Where's Ashermere?
I actually seen going on a 75, 85 going through Midtown.
Ikora tells me that Commander
My brother and I, we saw
I don't care.
It was
has
a
a
light
plan to
blue
attack the
Chevelle. I don't know
so-called
what year it was.
A plan unsupported by any
Dude,
data.
it was great.
However,
That damn
there are
car.
remnants of an old interplanetary defense network here. We shall use it to assess the Almighty's capabilities. Then we will tell
Yes.
Zavala
Yes, please.
precisely why his plan is wrong. And oh, I will relish that. Meanwhile,
I'll be happy to
I
take this.
refuse to squander valuable research opportunities. Therefore, you shall
Yeah, I had
be
to
my
clear
assistant.
I had to clear a weapon out.
So, all this talk wastes my
And
time.
I didn't know if it was an energy weapon or kinetics. I just cleared one of each.
Oh,
The purchase will suffice, I hope.
legendary shards.
In fact, yeah, I always fail to do this. Let me. I always have these coins that like reward like extra XP or whatever for members of a fire team, and I never remember to use them when I do play multiplayer. All right, so I'm done with him. I just need to sort some gear on my own over here. So TJ, is the audio mix balance okay as far as like my voice and Brother FM in chat, in battle chat, and then the in-game audio? Or anybody else who's in chat, if you could comment.
Perfect.
Is it good? All right, cool. Thanks, man.
Yeah, you are. You're like 5,000 years old, dude. Alright, where'd you go?
I'm just hanging out.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sorting some loot. So TJ says audio is fine, mix well. Okay, thanks so much, man. I appreciate it.
So, like, one thing I never understand, this is, like, just complete random.
Yeah.
It's like, why is it, like, when you're dead tired and you're hungry and everything just tastes so great?
I think it's,
Is it just me?
No. I know exactly what you mean. I think it's just because, like, that, you know, dopamine or whatever, or, you know, different chemicals that get released in your brain that make you feel good, or when those levels are low, that anything that sets off, that injects just a small amount of them, like, feels so good.
Man, it's just like everything tastes better after 12.
Yeah, well, like, so what I hate about that, like, and the reason why I think what I'm saying is right, is so I'll pull like an all-nighter, right, and I'll be tired, and there's a public event. I'm gonna go join this public event. It's right over here.
Sure.
There's a level of Fiddy over there, so he'll help out, but he'll also be bringing high-level fools in there.
I ain't scared.
I hope he's actually close. I hope that public event is close and it's not like 10 miles away, but we just dude just blew right by us. That's good though, it'll be 2 level 50s over there. But like I'll pull an all-nighter, right? And then I'll be like, I shouldn't eat anything big because that's just gonna make me sleepy. What in the flock is going on up there? Is that a Guardian tower?
No, I think that's
Oh, no special ammo. Killing blow! Straight Dragon Ball Z, that dude. But yeah, so then, like, I don't want to, I shouldn't eat anything big because I know that's just going to make me more tired, but you want to eat big because that's just, you know, that's, you want that comfort hit.
Mm-hmm. And when that comfort hits, your ass hits that food coma real quick.
Yep. Okay, so we're supposed to go do complete mission Fury on IO, which requires a level 120, right? All right. Or power 120. So we're heading over that way. You should have a mission queue up now.
Fury?
Yep. It's right back over here.
Excuse me.
Hopefully it's not too far. Yeah, it's right here. Right here.
So, over the course of the weekend and the 3 days I was off, I received a package from Free Willy.
Okay.
And it's his old microphone.
Okay. I was about to say, was it a box of freaking extra bandwidth for his crappy internet?
That's what he needs.
Yeah. I feel bad for him.
Yeah, it sucks, man. Like, oh gosh, I just wish there was something I could do to help him.
Yeah, I know. That's like when, man, when you have a friend who streams or whatever, that's like the thing. Like, if somebody has a bad mic, I can send them another mic, right? Like, if somebody, you know, but like, when your bandwidth just isn't good, I'm like, there's nothing I can do for you. Like,
right.
Let you move in here? Like, I don't know. So is that HyperX that he sent back to you, or that got shipped to you, or whatever?
I wish it was, but no, he kept the HyperX, but I got his old Razer Siren.
Okay, yeah.
Siren. Yep. I do need to get an arm for it, because if I have it like in front of me, you'll hear keystrokes and rage type.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm just gonna wait until I get an arm and get a pop filter and crap for it.
Yeah. And you know, the pop filter, I used to mistakenly think that the pop filter, like, well, I guess the pop filter helps a little bit with sound quality, but really, I dug back into the history of like pop filters and windscreens, and actually, more than anything, they're to protect the sensors on the microphone from people spitting on them. Was why they were originally designed.
Of the energy mining operation, Guardian. We'll use a war mind, part of an interplanetary defense network, to scan the Almighty.
And knowing's half the battle. So is there like any like audio software
close, but
that you would recommend to
Vex too
that I could use for this thing, or just run it off the standard Windows crap?
Yeah, I mean, so the Siren, I mean, you can load the Razer Synapse software, which will have like specific audio drivers and stuff for it. I don't think that they're anything special. They're probably just like the stock Windows drivers. They might have like a small number of optimizations in them, but yeah. Then other than that, just run it. You know, just assign it as a source in OBS, like you would anything else.
Yeah.
Oh, you got an angry Minotaur behind you. You pissed that dude off. Oh, you! I'm going. Bitch. Oh no, my super's not armed. Dang, was that you? What did you hit him with? Did you rocket launcher him or a fusion rifle?
It's my hand cannon.
Okay, yeah, because he had like 75% health, and then you hit him with whatever you hit him with, and he went down like it was one shot. Super dopey. Pop filters are for salivating Sallies. How you doing, Super Dopey? Thanks so much for coming back to the stream.
It has explosive rounds.
Oh, okay.
So,
all right. Sorry, I should have been shouting at you in your ear for my live stream. Hold on a sec. Hey, Super Dopey.
What's up?
Thanks so much for swinging through.
I am the strange voice that you hear.
Yeah, Dopey says that because we covered that during one of our old podcasts where we used to talk about live streaming.
Found another drill.
And we used to do a little segment on live streaming tech, and that's where we brought that up.
Drill pierced an entrance to the War Mine Vault. The scanners
How you been doing, man? Finally decided to say something. I've been lurking from the shadows for some time. Huh? No, that's all cool, dude. Lurks or love? A lot of people like to... Why is this dude bull rushing me? A lot of us like to feel like lurks are something lesser than. But lurks are love. Ooh. Good grenade. I jumped out of there just in time, too. So nah, bro. If you come through and lurk, I appreciate you as well. I don't appreciate you any less than somebody who's hanging out in chat. And we were pulling lots of Minotaurs tonight. Gonna do busy as usual. I still like listening to you though. Have temporary custody of my niece and nephew, so kids got me busy.
Got the power going.
Well, there's a story behind that. I know, but I won't have you go through that on stream. I'll catch up with you
there has to be a
on some PT, some personal time, some personal talk. Via Facebook Messenger and hear what's going on with that. Hope it's not stressing you out. Hope it's a good thing. At least in some ways, there's some upside. Upside.
I find it incredible
Sometimes
that those myopic Red Legion ignoramus
the worst of times are the best of times.
Directly into a war
I didn't make that up. It's from some famous book.
Stranger things happen every day.
But I don't know right now. It's in a Star Trek movie, though.
I'm detecting a spike in paracausal energy. Sterile neutrino
I don't remember
particles
which
have
book it is.
quintupled.
I think it's from Dickens.
He means watch out for the
A Tale of Two Cities. I think it's from A Tale of Two Cities.
Translator, Asher.
That's going to be my guess. I'm not going to call for a lifeline. I'm just going to bet it all on that.
Hell, you can sound.
All right, brother FM, how you doing, man?
Oh, I'm good, man. Just chilling.
Oh, you got fusion rifled to death. How you going to try and roll up on us in this room by yourself, too? I don't understand that. Did you kill everybody in there before I came around the corner?
Kinda.
Yellow barrel. Going left. Oh, he dead too.
Bring him out the rear.
I was trying to be all tactical. There was like one dude in there. This is what we're doing. Says, yeah, we'll catch up in the PMs right when I was finally going to stream again. I get slapped with this one day when I will return. Yeah, it's rough. Are they're like young enough that like you can't, like they impact your stream schedule? Damn, brother, if I'm using wrecking stuff in here, leave some for the little people.
Okay. That dang hand cannon, dude.
Yeah, it's wrecking. Oh, are we respawn? I hate this. I think this is this room where I always get housed. Yep. There's like invisible taken minotaurs in here. Just appear. Spawn killing. Oh, shut up, Alexa.
Shut the front door. I got wrecked.
Oh, hold up.
Dude, I got super reach.
Oh, I did too. I got careless and didn't pay attention. I thought I was about to wreck that dude and I was about to pop him with a grenade, but... Yeah, okay, so Super Dopey says, yeah, they're a 5-year-old girl and 10-year-old boy. They're mulatto, and I get a lot of funny looks at the park when they call me Gary instead of Dad or Uncle. LOL. Yeah, I know how that is. What is going on? Oh, why am I... Oh, that's so weird.
Are you stuck?
Yeah, it's like I'm too close to you, but I can't go through the door, so I have to get far enough away from you so I get teleported. Okay, now I'm in here.
Nice work. Let's find that override.
Yeah, this room is always a problem. Super Nova says it's cool though. I've noticed you're changing setups every few days instead of once a week. No, so I'm in the middle of moving. I'm trying to sell my house.
I am eager to discredit Vu Zela's plan to attack the Almighty.
So I apologize for you guys who heard the spiel earlier. So my realtor is she's older and she's not down with all the high tech stuff, newfangled things. So whenever we're getting a house ready to sell, she always wants me to put like all my tech stuff away, right?
Oh.
So, oh yeah, there's a long jump down.
I'm getting messaged on Steam right now.
Oh yeah? I'll hold up for you. So I had said I was gonna put everything away and I was just gonna keep out my gaming laptop and my Nintendo Switch, which would have and then I was gonna have to stream from Surprise Wizard.
Right.
Yep. He didn't even get a shot off. So I was gonna have to stream, there's a whatever that is over there, Medusa or whatever, Hydra. He got wrecked. I mean, we're not that overpowered. I mean, we're like a level or two above where we're supposed to be. I mean, I'm barely over 120 light level, so I don't know why we're killing stuff so easily.
I don't know.
Maybe we're just Billy Bard, our two boys from Georgia, wrecking it. Frickin' Smokey and the Bear.
I thought you were saying Smokey and the Bandit, dude.
Smokey and the Bandit.
That would have been a badass reference.
It's a kind of artificial intelligence designed to defend humanity
so yeah,
against
so
the unknown.
this child, their husband needs to know what his man cave will look like. It's a selling point. Yeah, I've tried that before. It doesn't work. So yeah, so I hadn't put everything away yet, but I had dropped down to just gaming off my gaming laptop, and then I was streaming from the same machine that I was gaming on, which is not normally my shtick. I usually have a dedicated gaming PC. So that was one setup. And then, like I said, I've been I'm right below, what I would need to be to make affiliate, and so I've been trying to, put my best foot forward, and I just, got a Razer, I don't know if it's technically called a partnership or whatever, but, just got designated into the Razer Streamer program, and,
touchdown.
Yeah, that was nice. And then got turned down by Elgato. So at any rate, I had that one setup, which was kind of a minimalist setup because I had prioritized selling the house. But with the other stuff going on, I was like, well, screw that. Like, I'm gonna keep more stuff out, and they're just gonna have to deal. So I went back. So I shifted the setup back to working with a dedicated PC. But on top, but I guess the other thing, maybe what you saw was you saw 2 changes in the span of time that I would have normally changed stuff up once. The other thing that has been going on is the house that I'm planning on buying and moving into. I got sorted out where the stream studio in that house is going to be, and so I've been going through making notes on like how that room is going to be set up and the different workstations and stuff. So so after I got done with the last live stream of production, I said, well, before I set up for the next round, let me just go ahead and put up the gear that would be this streaming station in the new studio. So then I shifted again. So I probably have shifted twice. What you've probably seen is me shifting twice in the span of time that I would normally shift once. Power weapons. Power weapons? Oh, okay, alright. Oh, you fall from long drop? Yeah, I gotta drop a weapon here to pick up an engram. Oh, this is, yeah, hold on, that's a goofy drop. So TJ said, LOL, man, hope the kids enjoy being with you. I'm glad things are going up for you, man. I'm going to be hopping on soon after homework. Hope you are well, my guy. And Super Dopey says, yeah, dude, that Razor gig is cool. I'm good no matter what, my dude. Thanks.
This will be rich. I will ask Zavala. Can you tell me in zetajoules the Almighty's expected destructive capacity?
Yeah, this is this one. I hate this jump.
No, Asher,
I killed myself already.
Because I am a reckless fool.
So you have to jump into that mid-level tunnel down here.
Find the war mine.
Yeah.
Reconnect it to the
Like, you
network,
can't.
and we'll handle the rest.
Oh, you made it in. Okay.
Yep.
This is also one of the more difficult boss battles for me. Get a big Colossus in here and all his buffing buddies. Dobby says, yeah, I noticed one mic in 2 configurations and now a new mic. I think the first setup was hitting the bill for your hat. Yeah, so, okay, so the other thing you've seen going on is I have, hold on, Tuck, I'm gonna get this out of your ear. Yeah, so I've had this microphone boom for a while, and I hadn't been using it. It's been sitting over in the corner, so I finally broke it out because I used it in one of the last streams before the breakdown. I think with the Xbox or the PlayStation, and I really liked it. This is not the boss battle I was expecting. So I've been using it more frequently. I still don't use it necessarily all the time, but I have been using it more frequently. And then, yeah, so the way it was set up before, because the mic I was using with it was very heavy. I wasn't using it with a Blue Yeti, but, oh, I was using it with a Rode M1 mic. And the boom, where the boom sat was right in front of where my monitor sits that I would normally use to monitor the stream health and the chat.
Yes. We can see the connection coming online.
So it created this thing where I had to like crane way like over in order to see the chat monitor around like the handle of the boom microphone. So yeah, so one of the feedbacks I got was that somebody who was watching the stream and critiquing it found that distracting when I had to lean over so far. And so one of the changes I made, which is one that I've been saying I was going to do for a very long time and just kept not doing, was, so like I'm on a dual monitor setup now. I basically always use a dual monitor setup. But when I game, I typically disable the second monitor. So actually the monitor that's...
I'm gonna die.
unused monitor that's closest to me. Oh, Snapple. Can I get to him?
I'll be ready.
I don't know if I can get to him. Nope, nope, can't do it. Need to heal up. Last Guardian standing. Ah, dang it! I want to get to him, but I can't. Oof. Oh, he got it. He respawned. So what I keep telling myself is what I need to do is when I game on PC, I need to plug the chat monitoring laptop into the secondary monitor that I'm not using at that gaming workstation, instead of using what I kind of call my auxiliary panels, which are these third displays that I have. But the problem with them is they sit a lot further away. But like I said, after getting that criticism, what I did was I've locked in. I have plugged these little. So what I use to monitor chat and stream health are these cheap little refurb laptops that I buy. They're like Dell. They're like laptops that like businesses used. That may not have been that smart. And then when the businesses like upgrade their employee laptops, they like sell off their
How's the scan going?
You know, sell off their old laptops. So I buy those, and that's what I use to monitor chat and stream health. So the change I made tonight was to plug that into the secondary monitor at this workstation, so I'm not so far away from the chat.
It's time I rejoined my fire team.
And now a new mic. I think the first setup was hitting the bill here. I did notice that while playing the World of Warships. That's also a cool game. Yeah, it was very cool. And actually, I'm actually good at it. Which is, it is officially the only multiplayer game that I've ever played that I'm actually, like, not trash.
What makes you a god?
You got a sword, yeah.
Of the light?
Yeah, TJ, I had to whip out the sword, Jammy.
Immortality.
Although FM Gaming was the one who wound up taking him out, so.
Self-sacrifice.
I didn't. I've had one or two cheap and easy. You got a sword. The laptops, I mean, I got a sword. yeah. So the greatest thing in the world that I did in my setup was buying those little cheap Dell laptops to monitor stream health and chat instead of I mean, well, you know, yeah. I mean, you and I have talked, right? I spent so much time like trying to use my phone or trying to use an iPad and trying to use a Chromebook, and all those things kind of sort of work, but at the end of the day there's always some limitation where they are just not the same as looking at things in a desktop kind of web browser. Yeah, way better than when you play CFC. Actually, I would say that my nautical background is what made me as good at World of Warships as I was at Sea of Thieves. I was okay with Sea of Thieves. Quite honestly, the time I was best at Sea of Thieves was when you guys weren't there. So I would contend part of our problem was that we were not all unified in what we wanted to get accomplished in Sea of Thieves. Like, our group all wanted to do, like, there were people who wanted to, like, fight. There were people who wanted to explore. So the one time it was just Erin and I playing. She wanted to do all the mystery stuff. So like finding the sea chests and doing like the treasure maps. So that was like a super really focused session of Sea of Thieves, and it was awesome. I mean, it was fun playing with you guys too. We were cutting up and we were being foolish, but like the session of Sea of Thieves that I played the most, where I felt like I contributed, was when it was just she and I, and she was like super focused on getting that one thing done, and I didn't care what we got done because I didn't know any better. So we weren't like all trying to go in like 4 different directions and do different stuff.
We will have everything.
So Supernovi says, my first PC was an office machine with an upgraded GPU back when you didn't need quantum physics to play games.
everything we worked
No
for
doubt,
is
dude.
here for the taking.
Super Nobi says, haha, so I'm the problem, I understand. Brother FM says, my first PC was an HP Pavilion Intel Core 485 megahertz.
Old friend.
Yeah, my first... So after college, I mean, my first PC technically was a Zenith 486, Pentium 486 PC, or 386 PC, and then the next year I got a 486. And then I had this little Tandy thing in college. But my first one that I bought for myself was a Hewlett Packard, a Packard Bell, or a Packard Smell, as they used to be called. And I bought that. And I bought that when I went to grad school. And that's when I first got into like learning how to. I was in this class where they were telling us how to build PCs. And so I bought that and I immediately started experimenting on it. That's also where I learned that I would need more than one PC, because when you have a PC and you experiment on it, that's generally not good for that to be your only PC. So that's where I got into the notion of having like redundancies, so that I could experiment, and then because I did nuke my PC the first semester of grad school, and had to get permission from my statistics professor to turn in like make up homework, because there was 4 weeks where my grad school computer was just down. So yeah, very cool. I need to get back to Brother FM, even though he can hear me in this chat too. How you doing, Brother FM?
I am good.
Sorry, man, I had a kind of lengthy explanation to get through.
That's all good,
I didn't want that to be all up in your ear in the headset.
Nah, that's cool, dude. It doesn't bother me.
Alright, what are we doing? I gotta figure out where we're going next. The Red War, speak with Hawthorne at the farm. Alright, so we actually gotta go off planet. So I'm gonna sort some loot real quick, and then I'll be ready to go back to orbit.
Yep. I'll take that.
Alright.
Oh, I can do strikes now.
It's weird, so I just equipped an exotic and my light level went down. That's some trash. 134. 150s. Alright. Founded strikes in the Crucible.
Oh, I have 2 upgrade points. Nice.
Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and head back to orbit. Hey, what's going on, Death Pumpkin? Thanks so much for hanging out, coming by, swinging into the stream.
Oh, hey, Death Pumpkin, what's up?
That's right.
Buddy?
It's the 3rd member of Team FM Gaming. So Super Dopey says, that's right, my questions create irreplaceable content. Don't forget that, brother. No doubt, dude. You definitely led to like 15 minutes of air-filling conversation there, no doubt. Death Pumpkin just woke up. He's West Coast, sleeping in.
Lucky.
That's cool, dude.
It's already damn 11 o'clock over here.
Yeah, I know. We're already broken.
Yeah.
He took a nap. He just got up. He's got his whole evening ahead of him. All right. Okay. So we got to go back to the farm. All right. That's cool though. I used to like that. I used to like that when I used to be able to come home and be like gaming by like, well, hell, I used to be able to come home and be gaming by like 4:30.
Man, I could do that when I was working at Midtown. I'd be able to do that.
Yeah.
Like 5:30 or something like that.
Right. Right. So it used to be I used to live like 6.5 miles from my job, and so on like a Friday, when nobody was there anyway, I'd be able to hop in my car, be home in like 10, 15 minutes, order pizza from my phone, log onto my Xbox.
That must have been a killer nap. Did you wake up with drool on your face? I would have.
So Super Dopey says, dude, I wish I just woke up. That must have been a killer nap. Did you wake up with drool on your face? Yeah.
On the contrary, now that we are together again, we just might stand a chance.
I have my
The fact is, if we destroy that weapon, we will ignite a chain reaction.
Yeah, don't be throwing no cats, man. Don't pull in the Linity.
Hell
She can get away with that. You get banned.
At least we have each other.
Indeed.
Yeah,
We all
ain't
know
no
what needs
chance
to be
in hell,
done.
man.
The traveler must be freed.
I'm thinking the three of us and a
can't
big
do
fat
that
pile of
to my little buddy,
explosives
man.
can get the job
Yeah.
done. Look, I still have that Vex teleporter. It's got a limited range, so we'll have to get a little too close for comfort.
Then we
think-
get inside the
about the
city
only thing I
walls
can
for it to
really
be
do.
effective.
But
It's
without
like-
the light, an outright assault
Like
on the
raise
wall
my
is
voice
doomed to
enough where
fail.
it's like
We could.
firm, and then he knows like to
There will
stop
be
doing what
no
he's
coming
doing.
back.
Right, right.
It's worth it.
Swatting the door handle at
How do we
2:30
get
in the
in?
morning.
You know, the city wall is kind of like
Oh
this
no, yeah.
bar.
When I used to have
Plenty of
cats,
places
that
to
was
slip
my
in
big thing. Was like
unseen.
I used to have to,
So long as you know how.
and of course my schedule was different. But back when I would actually watch TV,
You're sure you're not one of my hunters?
like I would
really
spend my TV time
Really?
like tiring them out,
Nice poncho.
so that by the
You
time
need
it
to
was
get your
time to go to
team
bed,
into
like
the
they would
city without
actually
raising any
sleep.
alarms. My people and I can help you do
But like
that.
my first cat, man, when I didn't do that,
We
that
also happen to be
mofo,
pretty
he
good
would
at
be
shooting
up
bad guys.
like
Hawthorne,
all
one
night.
thing
I'd
for
be
us
trying
to
to
put our
sleep. He'd
lives
be
on the
like in the
line, but
freaking windowsill,
This
messing with the
doesn't have to be your
blinds.
fight. You're not a.
A guardian?
So I got a laser pointer, man, and would make
You
him
think
chase
you've
that,
cornered
and I
the
was like,
market on sacrifice?
tire him
You
out, man.
forget
It was the
that
best thing in
we've
the
had to
world.
survive without the light all our lives.
Milo, what are you doing,
Once upon
buddy?
a time, that big white ball in the
Speaking of
sky
the devil.
was there for all of us. I think it's about time we return the favor. Guardians or not.
That's great speech and all, but let's not forget about the whole supernova and
Could I
complete
put a
annihilation
cat
thing.
harness on
If we
him
can't
and a
destroy
leash
the Almighty,
the
we
other
have to
day?
disable its
Yeah.
weapon.
Oh
And that
my
means
gosh,
getting a
he
certain
split.
guardian on board.
We'll need a good disguise if we're going to fly right through a Cabal armada.
If it's a Cabal ship you need, there's a base nearby full of them. But it won't be easy sneaking in.
We're done sneaking. If there's one thing I've learned from Cade, it's the value of a grand entrance.
This is great. Anyone want a
Come on,
hug?
buddy.
Hugs? No? No hugs.
Oh, he's coming to seek your attention. Turd.
Oh, I've missed. So who did I miss? Let's see. So I missed Death Punkin coming in. Let me give him his soundboard.
Dopey, yeah. Huskies are so cute. They're like cute when they're puppies. Always.
Yeah. And they're fiercely loyal. That's the awesome thing. Oh,
Oh,
Dopey.
absolutely.
Dopey. Did I give? I don't know if I gave Dopey his own soundboard when he came in. No, I don't know. I also don't know why I didn't hear that soundboard just now.
Loud ass mouth.
That's weird too. My okay.
Yo, it's Dark Cloud's birthday tomorrow.
Oh yeah? We can hear the soundboards. Okay, alright, thank you very much, Death Punk. Yeah, I don't know why I'm not here. I should be, that audio should be getting routed. Oh, because I'm not, never mind. I forgot that I switched headsets. So I'm not on the headphones that are actually plugged into the mixer. That would explain why I can't hear them.
Derp.
Derpity derp derp.
Underway.
Oh, Snapple. 1, 2. I got all sorts of stuff at the postmaster.
Bye.
I need to look at that again.
Yes.
7.
All done.
Yeah, I'm gonna need quite a few minutes for some inventory managing right here. I need an air horn to match my big personality when I come in. I'm gonna switch these soundboards up, Dobie. What I'm struggling with is to find production time in between live streams to actually do some of the like production admin that I used to do. I have configured enough things on this Stream Deck that I can definitely justify getting the 30 key Stream Deck. But I just need to. A, I need to do that, but B, I also need to swap out my. I've been bad about like configuring these soundboards and then not like frequently refreshing them, and I need to get back to doing that every once in a while.
We better fix this. We both lose our jobs.
Down to the city and up again. Down and up again. Oh dear.
Ooh. Level 21 weapon. That's ridiculous. Should be embarrassed.
Come on. I slept rough last night.
I know some guardians better than I know my kids. A5530 BRNR and DGS6 are down.
Ooh, a 10.
Really?
Donk.
Okay.
Did the devices survive the attack? I can't get a clear answer.
So Death Pumpkin says in between live streams and work and sleep, right? Yeah, that should be done with all that spare time you got. Yeah. No, I appreciate. No, my problem is I just haven't. I used to have. I don't know. I used to have a whole battle rhythm to the thing and like task placeholders to specifically do that stuff, and I've been getting away from that.
Acknowledged.
And I would like to say that it's the move, but it's not necessarily inherently the move either.
2 hours to the wall. 2 hours back.
All right.
Eververse is at your service.
Dude, how about you give me a sparrow, buddy?
Thank you for shopping at Eververse.
Yes, Lightbearer. History awaits.
Like I still like
I'll be here when
this
you return.
Tyra Carr, this Cryptarch archivist at the farm is like the weirdest thing. It's like they made her and then like just decided like they would never create anything for her to do. Like you can't like after she decrypts like the first engram you take to her, like you constantly go
Bloodguard by the name of
to her whenever you come to the farm, and like she
access to the Almighty.
She has no inventory.
Steal Thumos' ship, use it to sneak
anything.
aboard the Almighty, and shut it down before it can blow up our sun.
Gotta be loosey-goosey, man. It's easier that way. No
Thumos
expectations,
down
no
when
disappointments.
we're
No,
at it.
I
Give
agree
the
with you,
signal, we move on the city. Take it back.
But it bugs
Gotta
me
say,
when like
I really didn't think you'd come back from your interplanetary jaunt.
there's
Much less
like
with the Vanguard by your side.
there's things I know
Look
that
at
I
us.
could like
That
have
Legion
available in the
doesn't
live
stand a
stream, and I
chance.
just don't get around to switching things up. How do you compare these again? Q. So yeah, we'll get that.
I think that's a good one.
Requires clan rank 4.
Wish I'd had that years ago.
That should mean to go ahead and change out chest armor. How you doing, brother FM? You still sorting gear too?
Oh, I'm good, man.
Okay.
I'm just running around like a rampant tard.
Alright.
Be careful out there.
What's going on?
I think I'm sorted. Yeah, but what?
Remember that Cabal base round the way? One of Gaul's buddies runs it. Bloodguard by the name of Thumos. We know he's got access to the Almighty.
Okay, so we fought Thumos last time with our other characters, so
Remember what we fight for.
Where you at, brother FF?
Down here by the crypt arch.
Oh, I see.
Anything to report?
Are you going to play soccer, man? Super Boy says, I feel that I put off some game changers for too long. Yeah, and these are, I mean, it's nothing like super big, like, of the stuff I should have done that are game changers is, you know, I finally broke out this microphone boom, which, like I said, I've had it for I don't know how long, and it's been sitting over in a corner, and I hadn't used it. And it has made a world of difference being able to get, like, my big, like my Blue Yeti or my Blue Raspberry or that Rode M1 mic, and get them positioned in a better place production-wise is huge. Like, usually this Blue Yeti is, like, sitting on the desk and takes up a ton of space, and it picks up, like, every little vibration, like, through the table, so putting it on a boom is huge. So there's been big stuff that I've been meaning to do that I got around. I finally got around to hooking up the freaking DSLR or mirrorless camera to the Elgato Camlink. I used the Camlink earlier in the year, and then I had some problems with it, and I was like, I need to go back and troubleshoot that, and I just kept putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. All right, brother, I'm going to check the map and see where we need to go next. Red War, reach, oh, we might have to grind a little bit. Reach level 15 and complete mission payback in the EDZ.
Don't make me come looking for you.
Hi. Searching.
I think that's it. My mind is.
That requires level 15. I think I'm 13.
Excuse me.
14?
Oh, no. I don't know what. Oh, so maybe we're waiting on you. I'm level 15, so are you 13 right now?
Stop yelling at each other.
I am level 14. I'm like really close.
Okay, so we just gotta. Cool. We'll just do some few random missions. We could probably just go back to the stinking courtyard, where all that craziness goes on, and you'll probably level up from playing there.
Yeah.
But we'll find some real stuff to do.
Yeah, I'm like super close.
Let's not play Crucible. Let's see if there's any rando missions. So there are missions and a public event. There's a public event starting on IO in 2 minutes. So let's head there and do that public event, and then we can do. Looks like we got 4 missions there. If that doesn't level you up, we'll hit those 4 missions on IO. Super Dopey says, I feel that I put some. Okay, how you enjoying the post max level content for Destiny? And then Death Punk says, do you guys have Forsaken? So the furthest I've gone is it must be my hunter on PC who's in the middle of the Forsaken campaign right now. So I have not finished all max content so far, Super Dopey. And Death Punk, I do have. I have Forsaken on PS4 and on PC. I don't think I have it on Xbox. Okay, so here's this public event over here. Brother FM.
Just wait. Here we go.
But yeah, Dopey, I mean, I love all the content in Destiny 2. I'm not one of these people who, I don't know. I'm not one of those people who play Destiny 2 and still find a way to be dissatisfied with the amount of content that I have. Like, sometimes when I hear people who have that opinion, I'm kind of like, maybe play something else every once in a while. But yeah, So Destiny 2 for me has plenty of content. I'm still not through all of it. Again, I mean, you know, I play lots of different games, so.
Destiny 2 doesn't feel as, it's not as grindy. Back to what Dopey said.
Well, they've put in like these little things. Like I said, I'm like, I don't need a ton, right? They have, you know, they put in these events, you know, monthly or whatever, that have like these little narratives to them that, to me, what the heck happened? The public, oh, Snapple.
Start.
That like fulfill everything I need for, like, I was telling somebody this the other day. I may have been talking to you guys about this when we played. Like, so to me, the Guardians, like the
Let's capture this
the fiction around them, right, is that to me they're kind of like, they're like the Green Lantern Corps, or like the Nova Corps in comic books, right? They're like this law enforcement. I mean, they're like these what the flock? These law enforcement teams, right? You know, whose primary job is to maintain order in the galaxy. And so, like, just giving me like little missions with a little tiny bit of narrative that like builds that fiction, like, that's not, oh, you jerk. How you gonna sidestep a grenade as big and tubby as you are? Oh, we got level 50s in here. So yeah, so they drop those, and it makes you feel like, oh, this is, you know, I'm a Guardian on patrol, and I'm supposed to go, you know, quell this chaos or whatever. Energy weapons. I don't know, man. It's enough for me. Well, I can't be up in Destiny 2 all the time, right? I got the Division 2, Star Citizen. I got other things I got to play. Oh, snap. Put the cleavers down, fool. Oh, you gonna catch on fire. Ah! I got blowed up. I hear that even though you're grinding, it doesn't feel grindy. Right. Like, I mean, it's kind of, I mean, I guess to me too, Destiny 2 is a little bit like a firing range. Like, half the fun is just in, like, all the different weapons that you get a hold of, and I'm like, I just need an excuse to put those weapons to use.
I got wrecked.
Oh, why did I get thrown back like that? I'm spamming super right now. I haven't even had a chance to use my exotic yet. That fucking says right. Definitely play something else for a while if you're getting burnt out. And Dopey says, and the missions are more complex than kill X and fetch Y, typical mission type. Right. That fucking says, then there's also all the lore, investigate things to find around that. Right, and like, I don't even dig into that stuff, right? Like, there's definitely more fiction and mythology in this game than, you know, like Dopey said, the run and fetch stuff. Which to me is like, I don't know, a lot of people said that they liked Far Cry 2? Is it Far Cry 2? And I was not like a big... Far Cry 2 to me is like the run and fetch game. Alright, let's
go do that mission now.
Yeah, are you still... Yeah, you haven't leveled up yet. So we're going to go north to Postmodern Prometheus, which is in the Lost Oasis.
I leveled up like a few seconds after we started that.
Okay. Alright. My bad.
Alright, good.
So we got a Red War, level 15, complete mission payback in the EDZ. The Red War payback, so we'll drop in on the Gulch. Launch.
Oops.
Superhero said don't age yourself with Far Cry 2. Far Cry 2 was just PlayStation 3, man. That was just last console generation. No, if you really want me to age myself, I will give you the lecture on the whole history behind the Far Cry franchise and the split between Crytek and Ubisoft, between how things started with Far Cry, the original, and then you got 2 franchises out of them. You got Crysis, which was done by Crytek, and then the remainder of the Far Cry series, which is actually not done by the guys who did the original Far Cry. Then I'd be aging myself, which still doesn't take us as far back as I can go. Ooh. Can I make this jump? Did you get a skimmer bike?
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, this is this weird one. I think this thing is actually... I think I'm going the wrong way.
Oh crap, it was up there on the bridge?
No, I think this one... I think this will work. I think this is actually just shorter to go around to the right. And I always mess this up. It's fine, though. Maybe it's not. I don't think... Because maybe you can't... Yeah, I think the reality is you can't actually get to it from here. Superdose said Crysis had a dope concept, but the execution felt lacking, and I was disappointed. I actually... the Crysis series is actually one of my favorite first-person shooter franchises. I was not crazy about the multiplayer just because there were so many mechanics and systems in the multiplayer that it just... I never saw it as being manageable, and I didn't even play it that much. But I love the Crysis franchise. I liked Crysis 2 and 3, I think, more than the first one. But like, to me, the Crysis franchise was probably maybe one of the first franchises that was executed so well in making you feel like a superhero. Making you feel powerful. I feel like every game, like up until Crysis, like always made me feel underpowered. Crysis was the first time that I felt challenged, but like I guess really was the first. It was the first game that is like a lot of the Ubisoft open world games now. Ooh, loot crate. In terms of, it was a game that put all these tools at your fingertips. And so you could go into any tactical situation, you know, as you were running around the map, and you could pause and be like, okay. Hey, so we need to blow through this area, like, really quickly. No. I wouldn't do that. There's a big Colossus in here that's part of DLC. That, like, basically, unless you're level 50, he can one-shot you.
Oh my gosh, that dude just got wrecked.
Yeah. This is, you remember where we crossed the bridge and there's a sentinel who does the same thing? There's another dude here who's like the same way. He wasn't part of the original game. He dropped in after, like, as part of one of the DLC packs, and like you just need to, if you haven't actually gone through all that content, we just need to blow by him. Chris said yeah, I guess, I mean, the multiplayer in particular, 3 was the best, I think. Yeah, I didn't spend a lot of time playing Crysis multiplayer. And I haven't done a complete... So, Crysis 2 is my favorite so far. I have not done a complete run-through of, like, all the story content in 3 yet. I've played some of it. I do love the bow and arrow in 3.
Guardian, you've got a tough road ahead. So I'm sending in Holiday with something special.
Tank!
Whoa.
Tank!
Shall we talk?
Just keep moving. Storm the facility and board that Cabal carrier. No matter the cost, we must get to the Almighty.
So, Zavala, I gotta ask you something. When you told our Guardian friend here, and I quote, "I need Cade," did you, by any chance, happen to maybe cry?
Holiday, what's your status?
Let the record show. No denial.
Still a couple clicks out, Commander. This girl's heavy.
Oopsie daisy. Boom, in the back. Sit down. Nice. Oh, you rocking that exotic?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now I got mine up too.
Whoa, hey guy, how are you, buddy?
Shot him in the foot.
Yeah. Nice to see that guy again.
Heads up.
You got us a tank?
You got them a tank? I never got a tank.
You know you just break it.
Oh, is there only one tank for us? Dude, do you want the tank?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. I think once we get up to where you can spawn a tank, as long as I don't get this one wrecked, then I think you can generate a second tank, I would assume. This is where I always get, like, totally myself backwards. What's it? Weapon type it does seem so far. Ah, man. Well, I mean, it would clearly be the bow and arrow, but I haven't figured out what the heck it is I have to do to get a bow and arrow. I don't know if that doesn't happen to you, like, complete Forsaken or what. Let's see. I should pick up this engram. Yes. Oh, there's 2 engrams. I got both. I kind of like the dynamic of the swords throw into the fight.
Faster wizard. Oh wait, no, it's not.
I don't know if I'd call it my favorite weapon though, because like swords are fun for a limited amount of time. Like I don't want to run around with the sword like all the time.
Holler my way if you need another one of these armored beauties. Plenty more where that came from.
Oh, so I get nothing, and they get as many as they want. I see how it is.
Yeah, so you should be able to go onto that pad token and generate a second tank.
I'm trying to get out of this thing. It's not letting me out.
Jane, get me off this crazy thing! I'm gonna blow up a starship.
Are you serious right now?
Hit the jump button, I think.
There we go.
Forget how it told me. Oh, there we go. Okay, 2 tanks. Bows are random drops. Yeah, they must be like, you know, while this news story is going on this week of like Sony, Nintendo, and PlayStation are gonna start making game publishers like clearly show the percentage odds of a loot drop. I would like to see the percentage odds on the drop of a bow and arrow, because I've killed many PvE characters who are carrying bow and arrow and have yet to get one. Super W, are there skill trees or builds? I definitely make a melee focused build. And Death Pumpkin says lurk mode, food time, no doubt. No doubt. I know it's dinner time out there on the west coast. Yeah, so there's progression trees for each class of the 3 classes. And then there are subclasses within each of the 3 classes. I think 2, maybe 3 subclasses, so you can choose to specialize. I mean, you can choose to focus on one class, Super Dopey, and you can choose to focus on, like, one subclass within the class. Now, what I've seen is, as far as I know, I think maybe they've introduced 1 additional subclass per class since the game launch, I think. They're firing some ish from over there.
Don't think
think we're going to be able to shoot our way through that door.
All right, someone give me a new tank.
Should be nearby.
That one was almost need. Oh, of course, and this is right where we need to get out, right? Did you set the self-destruct sequence on that tank or something?
No, I got hit by something.
Okay.
Some rando.
Yeah, Super Dubby, it's tough for me to put my fingers on favorite weapon. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Now, I can say my favorite super in the game. My favorite super in the game is the Captain America shield that the Titan can break out. Oh! That dude was super aggro. You hear him growl at you when he came through the door. He's like, is there a little panel over there? I think so.
Heads up.
Are they all pretty even, or are they all needed for various situations?
Might want to pick up the pace.
Yeah, I think they're all fairly even. I mean, I think what they are is they're ones that suit particular player styles more than anything. I think what's always been curious to me is I feel like the classes can often like incentivize you to play a certain way. Like when I'm a Titan, I feel like it's my job to be a sponge and absorb damage. So when I'm a Titan, I do lots more melee when I'm a Titan, I feel like. And a close second to that is Hunter. Come on. I feel like Hunter same way, even though you kind of really want to, like...
How do you get your driver's license?
This is frustrating. Just forget it.
Oh, you're stuck on a rock.
Here's how boss I am.
Of course the Red Legion have tanks too.
Now this is the stuff heroes are made of right here. Check out this action sequence, boys and girls. Now my super's about to run out. I'm not even gonna kill anybody else. Please let me get the Centurion. Let me at least get the Centurion. Oh, that's some trash! My super went out just... Oh! Oh, no. Do you know if there are, like, build metas or it's fairly open? I think it's fairly open. I mean, I think there are people who are, like, really deep into... Well... Yes, there are people who are really deep into it and really follow the lore to the point where they get like there are specific builds or specific combos where like people go after like specific exotics or legendary items and use them like as a build. I'm just not that deep into it. I mean, it would be cool. Like if stuff like that happened by chance, I would definitely do it. But like I'm not spending hours in a Reddit thread, figuring all that out. Figuring it all out and then spending, even more time than actually going and doing it.
Of course the Red Legion have tanks too.
No! What am I hung up on?
Oh my gosh, that dude got environmental wreck.
Alright, let's understand which one is the front of the tank. That's one of the things. So this is one of the things that bothers me is that the
We're not going to be
reverse.
able to cross that gap.
Oh, your super tank can't fly?
Alright, you're on the right. You're going in the right direction.
Nah, but we gotta go up here and yeah, that's actually what you're doing is great. If you can give me cover on the bridge or on the ramp as I go up here on foot. Yeah, even though I'm a number cruncher, macroing like that was never enjoyable for me. Ah, flip-de-doo. I have to climb back. No, I can make it up there. Sit down. Alright, we'll get that engram. What is that? Energy weapon. Alright. This panel should be right through the door. Oh, dogs. Eat dogs. Oh, I hate that. I hate that weapon. I call it the Fapper.
So, if it wasn't to give me a tank, why did you send our favorite guardian to find me?
Your high-risk, high-reward combat methods can be effective.
How do you like that? When you can't give me the Fapper.
Yeah, but with a tank, they could be like 1,000,000 times more inspirational.
Yeah, man, Super Duper. I can't even. I can't think of like the last. I don't know if I've ever liked doing that in video games. Like when I would play like role-playing games. Definitely, when I would play pen and paper role-playing games, I would definitely like crunch numbers and try and like make like the perfect builds of like, you know, whatever video game I'm playing or whatever. What, dude? What happened to my tank? Did you take my tank?
No, I didn't. No. Here, take this.
No, you're good. There's a generator right on the other side of that. How'd you fire that?
I pressed and held E.
Okay. That's naughty bits. So you gonna go for about another hour, bro?
I might finish this mission out and go to bed. I'm getting pretty tired.
Okay, no worries. So you're pressing and holding E to get that?
Yeah, whatever your use key is set to.
That should be my use key. I'm not getting that though.
Yeah, you just gotta press and hold it and it'll...
Oh, I'm sure it's operator error on my part. You do see there's there's two tanks. Nope, no, don't drive off the bridge. I've definitely done that before. No, don't. Oh!
Guardian down.
Oh, you bad.
Run. Run! Run! I had to, my tank was going over the bridge, I had to jump out. Now I'm all out here by myself. Whoa! What are these rockets? You ain't right. You ain't right. We down. We deed. Oh no, you're back up? Alright, cool, cool. All is not lost. Whoa, that was one shot. Stay alive, brother. I'm trying to remember what key I had crouch map to. Super Dopey says, yeah, tabletop games lay claim to that being commonplace and not sweaty. I def would for those also. Alright. I'm not messing around anymore. Oh, did you make it over here and destroy all these fools?
Nah.
Are we?
There's still a tank back there.
Oh, really?
Or whatever it is back there.
Oh yeah, Red Legion Goliath. Ah, shit. I smurned it. I'm out of heavy. Oh, that's a... No, come on, man. Come on. Come on. How are you gonna do like that? What? Please, please. Oh, no, no heavy ammo. I just took down that spaceship with a submachine gun. Now you know I'm badass. Oh, no, no, no. This is so redundant. I'm about to be legendary. Oh, nice take. Actually done.
Bastard.
They're dead, man. Stop shooting. They're dead, dude.
Just gotta make sure. You know Z-Land rule? Double tap.
Kinetic weapons full. All right, give me a little tiny minute, man. I have collected all sorts of stuff that I have not sorted yet.
Alrighty.
All right, Super Dopey. Super Dopey's gonna head out. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate
Dopey,
you swinging through.
yeah. Thanks for hanging out and stuffs.
Yeah, Dopey. You got to get your late night energies on, man, and you have to be like some of these brothers who are out here who do their streaming after the kids go to bed. Become part of that late night stream crew.
They're shielding the carrier. Wait, see those generators? We need to take them out if we're going to board that carrier.
Where'd you go? You already went up and triggered something?
Yeah.
Alright. I'll be there in 1 second. Alright, I'm done sorting. Coming to you.
We're almost out of the tunnels and coming up on the carrier.
Good. The only thing
Now that you have a tank, I don't have to feel ashamed about using my speeder bike.
Blood guard, one of Gaul's chosen. The Red Legion will die for him.
There's a
Why don't you
tank thing right here.
Oh, there's another tank there.
Yeah, teleport.
Yeah, I got it. Alright, cross it in front of you. Is this the thing where we're supposed to... Oh, we're supposed to destroy the shield generator. So I'll take... If you're gonna get this one, I'm gonna head over. I'll take the one on the right. Come on, come on, come on.
One generator down.
Alright, man, I destroyed mine. What's going on over there?
Shield's down, but the ship's about to launch.
I couldn't quite figure out what I was supposed to be shooting.
Yeah, no. It's got like one side of it is... Oh yeah, this is this goofy thing. We did this the other night. Let's see if I can remember it well enough to do it quickly this time. I don't know if I am.
Exactly what happened.
It's this blue area. I don't have an angle on it though. There we go. Alright. Something's angry. I don't know what that is over there. Huh.
Either. I got
It's a Goliath tank. I think we finished it. Oh.
Now let's find Thumos.
Number 16.
After this is over,
I just
I'll
leveled
talk
up,
to
dude.
Holiday.
Nice.
Oh, I missed you too, man.
So you ready to head out?
Yeah, man.
All right, brother.
I'm at my burn point now.
Yeah, no, I get it. Oof.
Oh man. Can't do it like I used to. Used to be able to stay up bad company 2 days up to about 3 in the morning.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, those were the days.
Well, and you probably still could. It's just that now you're at the age where you know what that's going to feel like when you wake up in the morning.
Yeah. Wait, is this mission still going?
No, you can bounce out now. This is this goofy part of the end game where it's like the last 7 missions are all kind of strung together, and it makes you feel like if you bounce out, you're gonna have to redo them all. That's not the case. So yeah, you can jump, and you'll be back at this point. Like if we pick up with you being fire team leader, we'll be able to come back to this point. So it's not a problem. When I first played it, it was like that, and I felt like I was literally slave to my chair to play these last few missions. And then when I did it with my second character, I realized that that was not the case, and I felt angry that I had like, because it's like 2 hours, like from here till the end, and I sat down and did it in one sitting the first time because I thought I had to.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that's not the case. Right, man. GG's due.
All right, bro. Yeah, it was a good game session.
Have a good rest of your stream. Absolutely sure was.
All right. Thanks so much, man. I appreciate.
Later.
Yeah, appreciate you coming through. Appreciate you hanging out and playing with.
As always, man.
All right, brother.
All right, we'll see you.
FM Gaming, FTW.
Y'all,
yeah. All right, man.
All right, later,
I'll see you later this weekend. Have a good one.
All right, later, you.
All right, later. All right, so for the people still in my live stream, I am going to give me a second. I'm going to get into Discord and get out of the voice channel here. And I'm actually going to preserve CPU clock cycles. I'm just going to go ahead and close Discord out. Get back into Destiny 2. I do want to check and see, might potentially. Ooh, Apex Legends. So we may go for extra innings. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a break and grab some coffee, number one. And this live stream is going to go till... Probably got about another 30 minutes left in this live stream. But there are... I don't know what I'm going to do. I may stay on stream. We got one streamer who I've been waiting to play Apex Legends with. We always joke. And I might be getting in on some Fortnite, so neither of which are my normal bag, so it will definitely be extracurricular activity that will be going on. And like I said, it'll be after the primary stream. I hate you with that shield mess. I have no grenade handy right now either. Where are you at, Big Tubby? Shoot him in the feet. All right. I actually do not know. Complete mission unbroken in the EDZ. So I'm actually supposed to get out of here. Okay. So let's go do that. Why am I
All forces in the field.
seeing that
We
mission?
have sightings of Red Legion infiltrators on their way.
Doesn't make any sense to me. Complete mission unbroken in the EDZ. This is the EDZ, right? That I'm looking at? European Dead Zone, Earth. Forcing Polarity, Getting Your Hands Dirty, Dark Alliance. Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, that's right. I was already on. I forgot that I was already on Earth. For some reason, I was thinking I was on Io. So when I do take a break to go get coffee, it's going to probably be about a 5-minute break. I do need to heat up the water. Like I said, I think I'm going to go ahead and do that now, just because, rather than get into something, and then, again, I won't be able to pause. So, in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to orbit, where I cannot be randomly shot by wandering AI. Alright, well, hopefully you guys will hang on for the remainder of the live stream. I appreciate everybody who swung through and hung out until now. But like I said, I'm going to go grab some coffee. I'm going to put you guys on the BRB scene. And then hopefully when I get back, those of you who are here will still be here. So, thanks. I'll be back at it in a second. There's 2 level to have the secondary skill. The lore is amazing. Yeah, I mean, obviously, the more I spend time in it, the more I understand. You know, you just pick up on it. So let me ask you this, because this is a thing that I mused about on Twitter last week. And I expressed some concern about the game going free to play here in September. This guy's chasing me? And what I said was, you know, when the game goes free to play in September, there's going to be this devaluation of, like, the inherent value that people see in Destiny as a property, because you're going to be able to gain access to it for free. And I also commented that, you know, part of that problem is just inherent in the games as a service looter shooter, because for some people it just becomes all about the loot. And I mentioned that, you know, my thing is, you know, the reason I love Destiny is because anytime you sit down to play for like a 2-hour time block or whatever, there are always these instances, these things that happen where, to me, you get that opportunity to feel like a hero, right? For, you know, 2 hours a day. And, what is this? Energy weapon? I hate having to manage this mess on the fly. Energy, that's full. Come on. Ooh. Some low-level stuff here. Looks like that might be another engram down the road there. Oh no, it's more loot. And so to me, like, even with like the small amount of the lore that I understand, I feel like like the Guardians to me are kind of like, they're kind of like the Green Lantern Corps or like the Nova Corps in Marvel. Oh, I walked into some ish. And to me, the story of Destiny is the story of the Guardians, you know, trying to maintain, you know, you could think of it as the fight of good against evil. To me, it's more of the notion of those who maintain order in the face of chaos. So I gotta catch up here. Submission Nene says, support other people, so you need the order is amazing. Mentions that she plays Division. I'm also a day one player on that, but I stopped because it's super glitchy. The DLC is going free, and the new one is coming out, which is not free. It's $30 and $60 deluxe. So I'm not. Are you talking about Destiny 2, or are you talking about? Are you talking about the Division? So So when Shadowkeep comes out, they're also rolling out Destiny 2 Last Light, which is a free-to-play, the first like hour or 2 hours of the game. You know, that that invasion of the city where you lose your light and I guess then regain it. And then that will unlock all of the areas. And then you can either play the single-player campaign and associated content, patrols and stuff like that, or you can immediately buy DLC and play DLC. So it's a thing that they're doing to make the game accessible to people who are just onboarding, so they can, as quickly as possible, you know, play with their friends. I apparently misunderstand vastly where it is I need to go and what I need to do. Okay. That would be cool, but also kind of silly. Destiny 2 base and the first 3 DLCs are going to become free, but the new... Right, yes. We're saying the same thing. Yeah, Shadowkeep won't be free. You will pay for that. My understanding is the first DLCs will also... you would still have to... I thought you would still have to pay for access to those. You will have... My understanding is you'll have access to the areas, so the planets will unlock. But if you actually want to play through the story-based content, that you still have to pay for access to those. Now, I think part of the confusion between this stuff is the Stadia thing. I think is also confusing. So on Stadia, if you bought the Founders Edition and you get the free instance of Destiny 2 on Stadia, that's everything. The game, the base game, DLC, and Shadowkeep.
And put them to good use sowing chaos between your enemies. A lovely idea.
But, I mean, I could be wrong. We've tried to track and follow all this stuff, you know, since it got announced at E3, but a lot of this stuff is, like, until everything actually drops, nobody's gonna know who's right or not. So, Mission 88, one of the things that I do whenever somebody comes into the stream who sticks around and becomes a friend of the channel is herald their arrival with their own individual soundboard for the night. And so since you are such a Destiny 2 rock star, I will roll out the paparazzi as you come down the red carpet. Shooting over there. Must be somebody inside the hallway. So, Mission 88, do you play, nice. Do you play Destiny 2? What platform do you play on? My eyes getting bad. I'm getting old. Oh, there we go. Nope. Exploding barrels. Shenanigans. So Mission 88 plays on PC, used to play on Xbox. like a seriously highly skilled fire team. And do you play PvP a lot? Because I know, I know there are some streamers I watch that like that's all. I mean, they play Destiny too, but they pretty much just play it for PvP. Just play on Xbox AD. Why am I seeing that thing this early on? Jerk. Alright, peoples. Hopefully everybody's still doing cool tonight. Just gonna hit a couple spots on this coffee real quick before we get back into it. Like I said, probably have about 30 more minutes left in the live stream. And then, as I mentioned, like I said, I'm probably we'll probably wrap things up at that point. We'll see if I'm gonna head over and play some Apex with one streamer friend of mine, or Fortnite with another. But I'll probably do that off stream. Just to kind of be able to let my hair down for a little bit. And not be too worried if my energy level just dumps. Okay, so we're going to head back down to the planet's surface to play this next mission. We're getting into end game content from the original single player campaign too, so I have to check and see where a decent hold-up point is. Been a really fun session tonight so far, though. I think it's still tracking it. I'm looking forward to knocking out endgame content with this one remaining, with some of my other characters, not just my hunter. Well, that was a burn. Alright, so even though I get a skimmer, I'm going to proceed in on foot. Nope. I take that back. That's a lie. What I am not going to do, though, is I'm not going to play the public event. Which, arguably, for leveling up and everything, I should. I think. Oh, boy. Oh, really? Centurion. That's fine. I was just realizing that I really needed to handle my level up, which I didn't do. And grab the second to last skill, I guess, in that quad. No. Switch my weapon loadout here, because like I said, I know. What? What? Hitting me with that blasted fap. Is he chasing me? I gotta go up there and get that loot box anyway. Like, I really just want to manage my inventory right now. Leave me alone. Why are we starting up with the ominous music? I wonder if that might be because that public event is going off over on there now. Alright, so that one's fine. It's this one that was getting a little funky. I like it. Okay, so I think I'm good otherwise. Yeah, but we're not playing the public event. Really? Orange? Ah, come on!
To those in the field, a catch is on its way.
Oh,
I'm not sure what it's up to, but
do
I
an
doubt
emote?
it's good.
Alright, we'll try this again. What is going on over there now? Really? That's all I had to do was hit it with like one more bullet? Now you're gonna give me an engram. Classic kinetic weapons. My weapons are continuously too full. Let's get rid of that one. That.
This is about to get interesting.
And very dangerous. Watch out.
Once again, I want to be careful because I don't want any part of the public event right now. Trying to be scary. I may. Let's be smart about this. Pull a skill. I am. There we go. Back up a little. Hate it when he teleports. Now my shield's down. Fully justifiable reason for a rocket launcher, though, I believe. Where'd he go? What caused me to... Foot! You're getting too careless, not paying. Losing attention to detail, yo. I believe. Yeah, it's all she wrote. One shot! No. Oh, me with that trash. What is that? What do we got? I thought there was some special material there. I don't want to defeat the Arsenal Walker. I want to finish the single player campaign so I can get access to this character to shaders and ships and all the cosmetic stuff. Oh. I thought, based on where that banner looked like it was, that this was a mission that was... Well, I thought it was going to be easier to get to than it actually is. Actually a good little boxing match there. I sidestepped him, ducked his punch. Ooh, look at that. It's weird that these lower sections of the ship are actually accessible. Yep, I think I'm gonna have to go out and all the way around. So unfortunately, didn't work in our favor. Whoa! Nice. That worked out well. Yellow barrels have a big splash damage. Wow. Grenades are juicing back out really quickly. Come on. Dogs. Seems like such a punk weapon. Please catch him on fire. Come on. There we go. I see him smoking. Made me do it. All right. No, it's going to be interesting. I am going to see. I don't really rightfully know where I am. It's giving me a pointer there. Yeah, path following in this is always an issue. Well, can I make it back out of here? I should, with all the ups this Titan has. I should be able to jump-de-doo my way right back out of here, I think. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, I can definitely make it from here. So I think the waypoint routing, as is often the case. Figured out a better way to tell me to go after I'd gone so far in the wrong direction. Come on. As if that was going to make a difference. And this is where I need to go. Oh, that's a mess. Probably unnecessarily risky, just to get that little bit out of the loot box. So your friend gave me the vulnerability I needed, which was that he exposed his leg for a split second in time. That works too. Why do I still hear somebody stomping around over there? Wait, what? So I either collected that really fast, or it was a completely bogus honeypot. What? Well, I don't know where else to go to get to it. I think it has to, wherever you decide to go has to be somewhere on this. Okay, right here with the outrits. Outrits. Huh. Come on, come on. Hey, what's up, Death Pumpkin? Thanks so much for coming back to the live stream. How you doing tonight? Good dinner? And I gave you the out saying I can completely understand the need to eat right now, given what time it is on the West Coast, but it's kind of even a little late for a West Coast dinner. What am I missing? I've derped something all up by coming at this thing from an unusual location in 10. I think I just need to go center line of the ship over here. Well, I did wake up at 7:30ish p.m. Right. Well, if your lifestyle supports it, that can be one of the best nights. Oh, you guys. I told you I know how to surmount your shield. Oof. Now it's on. Eat it. Don't run. Can't fade the seeker. I can remember in times past, and it has been, I think, much more difficult for me to get through here. Jetpacking Scion. Yeah, okay, that worked. I was like, I need to get it over the shield, but I wanted to get it just slightly over so that it actually landed in proximity to him. So did you game at all today, Death Pumpkin, or live stream earlier today? So Death Pumpkin says, not yet, no. Might do some Spider-Man PS4 later. Just bought it on Super Sale. Very cool. So how are you liking the Pro so far? Now, you got the Pro, but you do not have a 4K TV yet, right? Or do you? I can't remember if you said you did or didn't. But I'm always curious to know if people who have bought... correct, you do have a 4K TV, or correct, you don't have a 4K TV? Not yet, no. Okay, very cool. So even without the 4K TV, are you satisfied with your purchase of the PS4 Pro, or was it kind of like a future-proofing purchase, and you weren't really worried about like how it looked now versus how it will look later when you do upgrade your TV?
Hawthorne had a run-in with him while you were off planet.
They're known as the Blood Guard for a reason. I'd tell you to be careful, but that didn't help the last team I sent out.
Find the command deck, and you'll find Thumos the Unbroken.
There is in fact a difference, yes. Okay, very
And
cool.
you'll break him.
And a significant, a sufficient enough difference that you felt your additional money spent over and beyond the cost of a PS4 was justified. Smoother and higher quality even without 4K, right? And the thing I love is, you know, everybody talks about all like the display specs and all that, but what I love about both the Xbox One Scorpio and the PS4 Pro is that faster load times. Like, I think that goes unspoken of as an advantage of those. Yes, it has to be for certain games and stuff like that, but in general, it just feels like all the loads that Destiny 2 does, like when you're launching down to a mission and all that kind of stuff, it does in the solid-state drive, and kind of just speeds everything up in general. Really need to... So I'm definitely in taking the trash out. Flippin' A. Smoother and higher quality even without 4K. Right. And I think that's just like those basic improvements that you get just from simply the fact that the processor, you know, our components, you know, the GPU and whatnot in the PS4 Pro are slightly faster than, you know, they'll be in the in a more recent vehicle. Yeah, see, when I'm a Titan, I hit the sequence and I literally sometimes just punch my way through it. Smoother and higher quality without 4K. Are you looking to go solo, or would you like some help here? I'm actually good, Death Pumpkin. I'm probably gonna actually shut the stream down here. Yeah, I'm probably gonna actually go ahead and shut the stream down here shortly. Just because it's fairly late after midnight here now. And I've got a ton of work to do. It's horrible. Time is an illusion, right? Yeah, not when you have to be up early and get stuff ready to move. So, believe me, I'm tempted. I've thought up like every reason. I'm trying to think of any reason I can to. What the cluck? Just chase me around that corner, huh? So, alright everybody, thanks so much for joining in on the live stream tonight. I do appreciate you. If you happen to be watching the archive version of this over on YouTube, I appreciate you as well. I will be... See, I have to look at my own schedule on my Twitch panel now, which you can look at too. So I will be back on tomorrow from 9:30. Yeah, Death Bucket. I'm okay, and yes, and normally I have that just one more like mission or board or something. I don't like ending on a low note either, but I also know where I am, and I know that there's like I said, like 2 hours of remaining content ahead of me, and this will be just very much a flash in the pan. But there's also, you know, there are some very, very, very specific things that you have to do. At this point in the game, that even if I got, let me go ahead and push it a little bit more. I think there's one. This is the part where you get up on the shuttle, and I think. Man, so I gotta defeat you guys in. There's like 3 Centurions behind you. So what I definitely don't have the energy for is I don't have the energy for like a very intense platforming session. Because that's just not something that I'm normally built around as it is. How did you survive that attack when I took the Centurion down? You jerks with your void grenades. Yeah, I think, if I'm not mistaken, you... Is it that I have to get up to that landing pad? Oh, no, it's pointing behind me. What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? Do I do something here? Yes.
Okay, I've got the map. Let's find Thumos.
I don't even know where I'm being shot from, Scion.
Just try hopping on that ship. We do this all the time.
Yeah, so this is the sequence that's actually rough for me, because if I miss these jumps, then it's a lot of rework. Okay, we made it on.
Careful out there. The team I lost to Thumos, they were good people. Some of my best.
Our Guardian can handle it, Hawthorne. It's what we do.
And I mistakenly...
It's what you did. Last I checked, without the light, you and me...
I did mistake exactly where I was. I thought I was, I thought the sequence ends with you just getting on the shuttle and taking off. Sorry, I'm just trying to get to a decent parking point right now. Without getting into anything super complicated.
door's sealed.
Look around. There's always another way in. Wish I could be out there with you.
And I
Pull the
hate
trigger
this
myself.
sequence as well.
For my team.
Your time will come, Hawthorne.
I'm counting on it.
Just a lot of puzzling, platforming. So I'm trying to wrap this up. I don't really, so now I'm confused. I'm not absolutely certain what comes after this chronologically. I'm really, what I don't want this to end up in is for it to be never ending. Except for, come on. Just want to get to the next spot. Okay, let's try changing up the weapons loadout a wee bit. Hand cannon, interesting. But I am pretty much going through and picking my 3 most powerful weapons because I really want to get to sleep. Wow. We will definitely put that on. All right. All right. Let's hope this, I should go ahead and shuffle weapons, or did I already do that? I believe I already did that. Okay. So I was looking to see if I could go into the accessories menu and just dictate a few things rather than wait. Whew, that was risky. Oh! So, Death Pumpkin, have you ever played any of the Spider-Man games before? I think these guys are... well, I don't know. Wow, that grenade did so much damage. Just wow. Now I need to go up this little skinny thing. Alright.
We're almost to the hangar.
By now, Thumos will know you're coming for him. Expect a welcoming party in there.
Holiday, are you in range for an assist?
Swinging back around. Gotta shake a couple of these red uglies off my tail first.
Yeah, and we're definitely going to hold up at this point. So, responding restricted. So, ending on a high note. Any which have I played any? I was ending if you've asked if you've. I was ending if you asked. I was asking if you had played any of the other Spider-Man titles, or is this going to be your first one? Yeah, meaning just. I'm wondering if you have a frame of reference for assessing how this compares to previous iterations, or if this will be your first experience with the Spider-Man game. I played some Edge of Time, but not so much, so I'll consider this my first. Okay, very cool. Yeah, I played the Spider-Man release that came out at the beginning of this console generation for Xbox One. I think it was on PlayStation 4 also. That's very cool. Well, I hope you have a good experience with it, man. So I am going to go ahead and shut down the stream now. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining in on tonight's live stream. I do appreciate you. If you happen to be watching the archived version of this over on YouTube, I appreciate you as well. Please feel free to like the video and subscribe to the channel, so that way you just get a notification whenever I post new content. You don't have to keep coming back and checking. I will be back on tomorrow night at 9:30 p.m. Probably playing The Division 2. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'll be on PC, and I'm just in the zone to play anything. Not anything, but things that I have that are kind of in the first-person shooter or shooter genre. Like I said, right now, left to my own devices, my plan will be to play some of the Division 2. Thanks so much, Death Pumpkin, for coming in and hanging out. Ciao to you as well. All right, everybody, that's going to do it for me. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Stay safe out there. Happy hunting. Play the games that you like and stream the games that you love. Once again, my name has been Agasically Stamus from the Rounding Off Infinity Gaming channel on YouTube and the E2KG Network podcasting channel on YouTube. We'll be back at it tomorrow night. Until then, good night, good gaming, and good luck. And that's going to do it for me. I'm out of here.